As for right now, your phone controls you, and I want you to become the master of it. To not be destructive after this video, first of all, put this video in full screen. Don't scroll other videos. Use D&D, do not disturb mode, so that messages will not interrupt you. This video is full guide on undestructive phone. Today you will make it your toy. First of all, why you need this? To be the owner of it, not to be the owned one. If you are familiar with this sound, this video is specifically for you. Watch it till the end, in full screen. Be focused. You can watch me in the eye. I'm looking into you right now. So we are starting the full guide on non-destructive phone. We're starting from the first rule, which is not using it for first and last hour of a day. You know the guy that waking up early and starting scrolling TikTok. Maybe that's you. And you know that it's not good for your health. You feel like you are already tired. You feel like you waked up with something destructive. So how you start your day will determine the continuity of your day. Just by simply not using your phone for first hour a day will save you much time. Because you know, it's a new day, and when you wake up, it's like a blank page. But by watching TikTok, by trying to find some trends, by scrolling news, you're already putting information into your brain. You're already becoming tired because of it. That is the reason why you suffer in the day. The last hour is also important. When you are winding down and you are going to sleep and you are getting these messages, your brain tries to not to think, but you giving him impulses to do so. So how could you not use it in first and last hour? Put it away. Put it in the other room. If you need alarm, put it somewhere it is hard for you to get. And distract yourself with other things, like reading, speaking with your family, journaling, etc. You will make it if you want. And you need to take action on it. Because I can't change you. Only you can. Our second thing is your home screen. Home screen is something that you see every single day because you are using your phone in this period. When you are turning it on, you see the page where all the apps that you choose to are stored. They are easy to open. So if you have any social medias, any apps that ruining your time, games, apps that can steal your time, simply put them in a library app. Don't use your home screen as something that steals your time. Actionable step. Go to your home screen, pause this video, remove every single app that is useless, that is stealing your time, that is destroying your life. Again, I'm not telling you to delete them. I'm telling you to simply remove it from home screen so that at glance you will see only useful things, only things that you need. And yes, YouTube is not the one of them. You can use YouTube for education, for productive videos, and you will feel productive by spending time on it. You could watch hundreds and millions of the same kinds of video, and you will feel like you changed something, like you became the better version of yourself. But you didn't. YouTube is the same social media, and if you want to use it in good way, the average person can't, myself included. Believe me, right now, just remove it from your home screen. I will make video on full guide on how to use YouTube as an educational part of your journey. But for today, I want you to remove all social medias, all games, and all destructive apps from your home screen. And do this right now. Pause this video, open your home screen, and analyze the apps that you don't need them. You can leave it absolutely without apps if you want to. It could just be a blank spot. It just be nothing, just a reminder to you that you're trying to improve your control over your phone. We're coming back to our third thing, which is notification setup. Yes, you get me right. We're gonna nix our notifications. Go to settings and then go to notification button where you can turn off all notifications. All of them, including messages, Snapchat, and WhatsApp. Yes, you heard me right. The notifications are distracting you. Was a study that show us when we are working and we got something other, we are changing task, like notification pops up and then you go to your phone and then you changing task. To refocus back on the task you were doing, for example, studying, your brain needs 23 minutes because it's still thinking about this message, it's still thinking when it was delivered, who wrote you this and why, and blah, 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 so many other things. So your brain needs 23 minutes to refocus back. That's why we simply not giving the brain opportunity to be distracted by going to settings and then notifications and then turning off all of them. All of them. You heard me right. You can leave the delivery service, okay. You can leave one contact, your mother, either your family group chat, only one of them, and none others, because they will distract you. And what about messengers? Do you want your app to be open when you open them or when they want you to open them? It is the main point. I'm talking absolutely about first decision. So you can leave the bubbles. When you will see the bubbles on the app, how much notification have you got? Something like this. If you click on that, then you want to see the messages, not when the message comes to you. So just turn off messages from messengers. And if you open it, so that then you will think on the messages that came to you, not in the time when you don't need it, not in the time of your workout, either your deep work session. And your phone will not distract you. So by doing only these two things, only these two actionable steps, and later included 1 hour before sleep and after, you will already feel the difference and be in 50% per people that are not using their phone as destructive device. Now we will talk about mindset. Maybe you've heard the quote that become the provider, the creator, and not the consumer. While watching this video, you are still consuming it. You are consuming stories in Instagram, chats from your Snapchat, and other news, whatever. You're just simply consuming all into you, all information to me. Boom, 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 boom. And I remember my family from this because my granny is obsessed with it. I gifted her a phone and she didn't want it to. But I installed Facebook and now the infinitive scroll. She trying to find bottom, but there is no bottom. News are created every single second and you can't hide from it. You can simply remove it. So your mindset should be like this. 1 hour of consuming video from YouTube should be equaled 3 hours of providing and creating, deep working, and doing productive stuff. It's aspect ratio 3:1. You spend 30 minutes, now 1.5 hours should be reclaimed at your work. And it would be better if you would do something like this. So you worked for 3 hours so that then you would have an hour capacity of time. I'm not talking about that you should watch an hour into hour. You for sure can watch smaller amount, but not bigger. At least as much as 1 hour to 3 hours of work. Okay, as for right now, we understand some things and we trying to change our mindset. And our second thing, I already told you about my granny and Infinity app. What is this? It is the app that you can spend endless amount of time on. It is Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and social medias in general. Like I told you, you can't hide from it. You simply can remove it. You have these Infinity apps, and I believe you already removed them from your home screen. If you didn't, pause this video, go and do this. But still, you find yourself in searching for this app. Either you get some kind of urge to use it, and now you waste 2 hours of your time. And to help you, the blocking app is coming. The blocking app, something that's trying to save you. I use 1sec for it, and what it does, it's simply when I try to open social media, let's take Instagram. So I click on this button to open it, and it have 6 seconds of intervention. And the animation show like I need to breathe fully, like one full breath. And after that, it's like some quote or some question. What would you do after opening this app? And I could push the I don't want to open Instagram or open it. And after I hit open only that, it created fiction between it. We already did something like this. We destroyed our messages and we destroyed our home screen. So it's already harder. But to make it even harder to your brain to use it, we are needing something like this. And if you pay for this app, you would get something like intervention. When you're choosing a time you want to spend in this app. So I choose, for example, 3 minutes just to watch a text from my friend. And he didn't send anything. And I'm starting scrolling, waiting for his reply. And then boom, intervention come again. Again, the same breeze pattern. And I understand that what it got me. I got myself into this infinity loop. And it helped me so many times. It saved like a bunch of my time. Here is the screenshot how much days it saved me. I use it for Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and something else. These kinds of tools will help you if you can't help yourself. But you need to make action. Go to App Store and install this app. There is instructions, video guides, how to make it work on your phone. I know how to do it on iPhone. I don't particularly know how to do it on Android, but Android is easier, as I know from my friend's experience, to install this and to use it. Now we talked about a bunch of things. You could already do them. Okay, let's imagine you already did them. If you don't, go and do this. You have time steps on this video. Click on them and go do the actionable step. Believe me, your future you would be happy if you would. But now we are talking about excuses. There would be excuses in your head. You would think, oh, but I need my phone to... What if my mom calls me and I don't have a notification on and she's writing me something and I use Do Not Disturb now and I don't hear her call? How can I connect with my friend? What about trends? And so many questions, so many excuses. I need to turn on my phone to watch a time on it. And for this, you have the watch. This simple gadget can destroy the friction between popping up your phone and doing unnecessary stuff that could lead you to wasting your time. Okay, you still have excuses, and I would answer the common ones for you. Let's start from the first one. How can I communicate with my friends? Like I said, you use Messenger for that time when you want to use it, not from notification. So you don't need to respond every single time, in time. Your friends will understand you. And if they don't, they would type you something like, why you don't responding me, or I don't like how long it takes you to respond, tell them that you are trying to improve your life, trying to not use your phone as destructive device. And if they understand, that's okay. If they don't, maybe that's not a best friend. Next one is, what about urges? If someone needs to contact me urgently, to message me something, they could call, and you would answer the call. That's the first one. And the second one, how many situations have you had in last year, urgent situation, that you really needed to be on the phone? One, or maybe none. Me, maybe 1, 2. But what if I would not answer? Nothing happened, nothing bad would happen. It could wait, and your focus is more important than urgent things. Like I said about watch, try to increase friction between you using your phone. I did some extreme methods. I was putting it on airplane mode, and every single time I was turning it on, I was thinking for what and why, and do I really need it? This 3 question. I stopped this. I did it for like 2 days. It's really hard, to turn on the airplane modes and turn them off. If you're really addictive and you want to try this extreme method, but that's really for extreme guys. You need to do so many things, and it will turn off your internet, your Bluetooth, and other stuff. But for extreme guys, yeah, that could work. I will tell you again that only you can change you. My words, they can be just inspiration for you. Just hitting the button to start. To start, you need you. You need your head, your action. And if you still didn't do it, that's your fault. And remember, next time when you would feel embarrassed by scrolling 3 hours on TikTok, remember this video and maybe try. I'm not telling you to be with this like for all of your life, but try. and then see the results. Once again, it's easy to turn on the notifications again, to bring back the apps to your home screen, to stop consuming more than providing. But only you can change yourself. It was full guide for undestructive phone. And one more thing, you can leave your phone out. You can leave your phone away for a day, for a week, and be without it. Go for a walk, go talk to your family, and you don't need it. Leave it at home. Next time you go to social event, imagine how good it would be to speak with your friends and not trying to focus on messages from other friends. How much they would appreciate it. I also have video on this topic, so you can check it out. It was made in forest, without phone, with only one camera. So you can use me as an example. Your phone should be owned by you, and by your action. I'm wishing you all the best, also to fix your phone addiction, if you have one. If you don't, you can just do these little things to increase friction. And don't be nice, be good. See you in the next one. Wabang.